If you're new here, I'm Kanita, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 23rd episode of Durarara. So let's see what this episode has. Let's go. Go. Yeah, I was like, wait, what number it was? Even though I just watched episode 22. That's how bad I am with numbers. Yeah, let's see what it has. It's kind of, as I said last time, only a few episodes left. Wait, there is a season 2 as well, right? Because this kind of story, it can continue endlessly because you can just find new small arcs and stories to talk about in this big city and explore the characters more, and there are a lot of characters to explore, to be honest. I think it's pretty interesting to see what's going to happen now that everything is a bit of a turmoil. Is it a good word? Let's see, I found it. The thing that's most important to me. Yeah, guys, that's also important moment. Because after Harada shot Shizuo, he said, yeah, exactly, that also shows that Shizuo should survive and get in the hospital, because then he will say, hey, I know who ordered this. I know who is like ordering around the yellow scarves, and it is Kida Masaomi. And this is pretty interesting because Kida didn't actually order to do any of this. He actually said like, hey, no violence, but he has no control over them. And he is actually a formal leader of Yellow Scarf, so... Oh, this small umbrella that he has, that's so cute. Is she... Wait. That was an interesting transition. Oh, and he also had an umbrella. I don't know, why do I find umbrellas so adorable? Like, oh, a person has an umbrella, so cute. I'm like, oh. Rushi sushi. Okay. Atari? I don't know this term. Hey, maybe she went to the bathroom. Okay, she went outside to talk. But we don't know. Well, okay, can be whatever. All mixed up. Yeah, that's how I felt, like, by the end of the previous episode. I said turmoil, but that's kind of what I meant. Yeah, he kind of became an informal boss. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm waiting for some of his backstory. Right. Isaiah told him that Rue... I completely forgot this, by the way. Fuck. So he felt like they both hid stuff from him and he felt betrayed by his friends. Maybe that's like how he feels. Just trying to figure it out. And he thought, okay, so he and Andre are both in dollars and like... yeah, well, anyway. Get out of hand, how? Yeah, I guess that was... Okay, theory number 3 or something that. Oh, and theory number 2 as well. Okay, I guess so. I was correct about his intentions. Alright. Oh, this is like KFC. I didn't notice it before. Okay, thanks. You're fired. Well, that's not honestly not surprising. Wait, who told him about Drew being Dollar's boss? Did Isaiah also tell him to make it more fun? Killing? Oh, he's pretty serious. Ooh. Yeah, he kinda like took over completely. Not just a shadow boss, but like, okay, dude, you're fired. This like sound in the background. Ooh. Oh, he went to the doctor. Makes sense, right? Yeah. I love him. Stuff and things. Isn't abdominal a bit higher? She even remembers his like surname, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. Ah, makes sense, makes sense. So he was taken by surprise completely. He's so calm. Yes, yeah, I knew that. Like this has to come into play somehow. Them saying that it was Kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Going back again there. Very interesting shoes. You know, dropping your phone wasn't a requirement for running. And also, where exactly are you running? At least then you had a location to go to. Berating? Uh huh, yeah. But yeah, so probably Zai intentionally told Harada about Rue to kind of make it more fun. Okay. Um, you guys, yeah, yeah, not a single one of you told each other. So like, yeah, my mom said something like this once. Like, no normal person doesn't exist. She said something like that. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the angle that we are taking. We have to solve our interpersonal relationships. Yeah, and I guess he wasn't working on his cardio. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not all. I'm also pretty bad with that. My cardio is also trash, so I shouldn't be trashing him. Okay, he's holding something. I was like, he's just standing there on this. Huh? That's sudden. What? Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry. He's been so serious and philosophical. I'm like, what did you just say? I'm surprised I'm not frozen to death yet because I don't drink vodka. How do I even survive? Okay, concentrate. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Almost ideal way. Nami is just trying to chill, you know. Oh, I feel like she's upset by what he's doing. I mean, she's not the most highly moral standing person either. So, but the yellow accessories are kinda cute. So that's what he wants? Power? That's just it? I'm worried about Kahei now. I expected there would be something like some motivation from his past. But maybe he's just trying to hype them up. There must be some other reason as well, not just like power hunger. Ah, that's why he was. What is that? So it's not some kind of wound from the past, it's some objects that he has there. Did he go completely bonkers? Is he okay? That's Kida? Alone? What's he gonna do? Try to exert power? Power battle! Let's see. Well, I guess that's like what I've been saying. There has to be something that goes differently from his past. I guess this is it. Then he just froze in place and now he went in. Okay. Did you try? Oh, that's so cute. He didn't want to say it, he just wanted to write it. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I guess now everyone is consolidating here. Is this the right word to use? In fighting. So he basically created it in his own group, and everyone who was loyal to Kida was beaten up, so to say. That's just completely his guys. The blue squares. So he basically recreated yellow scarves to recreate blue squares. These are all the guys from blue squares, actually. Yeah, basically. Okay, yeah. Okay, this makes sense. This gives me the idea of his. That was kind of hinted. No, how to say it. We could see something like this happening as soon as we learn that they just accept people in a band without like anything from another band. Yes, and that blue squares have flown into yellow scarves. Finally, normal quiet life. I just want a quiet life. It's like to get away from the past and kind of fix his mistakes somehow. I couldn't do it then, but I can do it now. I think that's the idea. I would say he's kind of doing it for himself. he didn't even try to. What the fuck? Didn't even try to evade it. These people have such high tolerance to pain in this anime. Holy shit. No, boss fight, boss fight. No. Okay, fine. Maybe he is also good at fighting. That's one of the reasons he got so high. Was so respected. Why is he so scared? He is also pretty big and strong. Ah, that's what he was. That's that was just the pistol that he used before. I thought there was something more interesting there. Harada's like, oh, thanks, man. Ah. Yeah, I thought like Andre and Drew are also going here, so they should be helping soon, and I guess Andre is already helping. Ooh, that's so badass! I like this. That's so cool. I wish I had a sword coming out of my hand. Everyone is like shocked to see each other. Like this triumvirate. Oh, okay. This episode kind of went by faster than the previous one. That was pretty exciting. And yeah, just as I said, maybe I didn't expect him to kind of say, okay, I actually kind of filled it completely now with blue squares, and we're going to change the name to blue squares. I thought, okay, maybe it's just like they went from blue squares to yellow scarves, but they remained blue squares at their core. Like they liked violence and ganging up on people. We mentioned all this already, but no, he went like one step further and said, okay, actually, like everyone who was just yellow scarves, so loyal to Kida, we kind of threw them out, and now it's just my dudes, and we are just renaming ourselves back in this blue squares. And this is actually good for, I don't know, storytelling part of things, because that time Kid had to go to the lair of blue squares to save his girlfriend, and he couldn't, he froze in place. Now there wasn't even anyone there being held hostage, but he just, I think for himself, wanted to prove that this time he can do this technically, and he not just walked, he ran, and he came there and he was ready to confront them. And so like here having this more clear parallel of that them being blue squares lair then and blue squares lair now, I guess that's just perfect. It's a bit silly because I feel like there was no actual reason for him to come here outside of maybe he thought, okay, I'll just take out Horada and take back control and command to stop this foolishness. Maybe that's what's like the general idea. And then he was surprised for a second because he thought, oh shit, now this is all just blue squares. But he was so determined that he just decided to continue the job. And I thought, okay, this is going to be like a psychological battle here. Kida is going to exert his conqueror's haki. I'm sorry if you're not reading or watching One Piece. I'm not sure how to say it. Let's try. Kid is going to show his like psychological maybe dominance, and ability to influence people and show his like mental power. I don't know, not like physical, but yeah, like charisma, being a leader, this kind of quality, right? And kind of one up Harada with this. But then he also showed himself to be not a bad fighter. Obviously, there are like a shit ton of these dudes, and he's alone, and he's not such a huge dude. He's still a kid. But in psychological battle, he totally won over Harada. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. So I think he kind of did it for himself, and now thanks to that, thanks to finally being able to do that, he's like, oh, I can do this, and he's happy about it. And it kind of will help him to really let go of that past and heal from this past and move forward. And now that his friends also came to help him, I think let's just set this straight. So Kid knows that Ryu is the head of dollars, and he thought that Henri also knew, and they kind of both hid it from him, and he felt like betrayed or alone or something. And then Ryu didn't really know, I think, about either Kida or Henri, at least unless I think yeah, he nobody told him yet. Just trying to kind of sum it up in my mind. And by now, Henri knows about both of them. She knows that Ryu is the head of dollars, I think, right? And she definitely knows, of course, that Kida was head of yellow scarves. But now I think this is all coming to this kind of point where they will all inevitably like reveal the truth to each other, and I guess then they can continue their friendship, especially since yeah, I think Henri's powers are like not going anywhere, and this is pretty they're pretty cool, but Kida, he's not a leader of yellow scarves anymore. There are like no yellow scarves here as of now, and he really wants to just live a normal life, so it's not like he would try to reform the group. And Ryu decided, as I was discussing in conclusion to my previous reaction to the previous episode, I was saying, okay, maybe he did it because he would think it would stop this fighting between yellow scarves and dollars, or maybe just like that comment said, he thought, okay, this is how we will be truly colorless. And I guess if that's his point of view, then I guess it means that he's not anymore like this kind of head figure for dollars, so he also kind of goes back to his normal school life theoretically, right? And so then just with Henri maybe still having, of course, these superpowers, the three of them will have more of a normal everyday school life. But since there's also like a season 2 and everything, I'm feeling like it can all be changed in a different direction. Maybe Kid will form a new like yellow scarves that will not be infected by blue squares, or maybe he will go like in another direction of self-development, and maybe the dollars will come back to exist, maybe in a new form, etc., etc. Because I'm not sure like what the second season is going to be about. But if it was just like the ending of the story, I would assume they kind of leave their leading positions and just live a normal school life, as normal as it can be, with some crazy events. But yeah, I think that would be it for this episode. Maybe I wanted to mention something else, but I don't remember now. So if you have any thoughts to share, please do so in the comments below, without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching, and see ya.